The Chicago Bulls are taking on the Atlanta Hawks in the play-in tournament. So here we go. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports All back at it with another video talking some NBA. Here to talk about the Chicago Bulls and their matchup with the Atlanta Hawks and breaking it down for you guys and giving a prediction here at the very end. Look, I haven't talked a lot of Bulls on this channel. No surprise. I have been disgusted with this team for the better part of 2 years now. All right? And you guys also see it, what I see, right? Which is, hey, the interest in watching this team just isn't there because there is no direction. There is no direction. In fact, at this point, I'd prefer a tanking team over a middling team like the Bulls. Before the season started, we knew that this was a play-in fringe playoff team. Season ends, they're a play-in team. All right, so they're going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks in the 9-10 matchup. The Bulls finished 39-43, pathetic. Hawks even worse, 36-46. And so when we take a look at this matchup, man, it's so crazy. In the Western Conference, these teams wouldn't even sniff the play-in. And, you know, I like the play-in. It makes things more exciting. But, man, oh, man, does it allow the Bears' mediocrity to continue. But just sticking with the matchup here and not going on a diatribe about just the state of the franchise, because we could spend a lot of time on that. I think the Bulls can beat the Atlanta Hawks. They finished the year 2-1 over them, 2 wins over them. And this Bulls team, even though they are compromised in terms of the players that they have, Zach LaVine obviously out for the year, and, you know, they're not fully healthy, and their guys have a lot of minutes, especially DeMar DeRozan and Kobe White. I still think they have, you know, the chance to beat this Atlanta Hawks team, mainly because you got Trae Young coming off his injury, might be a little rusty. DeJounte Murray's been playing well. Yeah, Clint Capella is good. Bogdan Bogdanovic is a good shooter. So they have some good pieces there. Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Hunter, I can go down the list. But to me, this all kind of boils down to the strengths and weaknesses here. If the Bulls are just able to stop the Hawks from shooting the ball, because they allowed a lot of catch and shoot three-pointers, if they're able to stop that, then I feel like they should be able to beat them. Not too many people on the Hawks can guard DeMar DeRozan. You need Vooch to be a little aggressive here. You can put Alex Caruso on Trae Young and shut him down. So you kind of see how you have the pieces here, not to mention Kobe White. This is a great matchup for him, up and down pace. And Io's been playing really well. So to me, again, pretty even matchup here, even though the Bulls are favored. They're at home. I think the Bulls can squeak this out. But again, ultimately, it's not going to matter because you're going to go ahead and win. Then you have to beat the winner of the 7 and 8 matchup, which is between Miami and Philly. You'll probably lose that. But hey, even if you beat them, then you go ahead and you match up with the Boston Celtics most likely, and you're going to get swept. So ultimately, look, I do think they can beat the Atlanta Hawks. All right, I don't think the Hawks are very good, and the Bulls can squeak it out, and they've been a very good clutch team. This is probably going to be a close game, so in the clutch, you trust DeMar DeRozan, you trust this team. But ultimately, after this, you know, that's kind of it. Don't really see them beating Philly or Miami, and then certainly after that, don't see them beating any of the other playoff teams. So maybe we squeak this out, and hey, who knows, maybe they surprise us. Last year, remember, we lost to the Heat, and the Heat ended up going all the way to the NBA Finals. That's not going to happen with the Bulls, but hey, crazier things have happened, right? So ultimately, I have them beating the Atlanta Hawks just because I feel like they're better defensively than Atlanta. We have guys that can guard Atlanta's best players in Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. The biggest key is just going to be, hey, you can't let the three ball beat you because that is how you lose this game, right? Vooch is better than Capella. DeMar DeRozan, I'll take over the Hawks' wings. And then really we're talking about, obviously, you know, Trae Young and DeJounte Murray really being the better players. But again, like I said, we have the bodies to throw at them. Kobe White, arguably the best, most improved player this year. So to me, I think the Bulls can get the job done. So I have them winning this game against the Atlanta Hawks and moving on to the second round of the play-in, depending on who wins the 7 and 8 matchup. Let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.